What's up guys, my name is Cornelius Robinson and this is Overshoot. Today I want to show you how to take a part from Octopart, for example, and import it directly into Flux. So what we need to do first is go to our CAD models and we want to download the Kicad model specifically. Okay, now let's go over to Flux. I'm going to import Kicad parts. And we want to import the .lib file. Now Flux is going to open up a new tab, and this is where we can start working on our part. Now right off the bat, I'm going to change the name to something a little bit more intuitive. This is a 1 amp rectifier diode. Okay. Now I'm just going to grab the description of this part real quick. Okay. Now let's work on the properties. So this is actually not Texas Instruments, this is actually a Vishay diode. Now let's add a few more. I want to add the current. The capacitance. Forward voltage. Part type. Reverse voltage. Now, a lot of this isn't absolutely necessary, but it does make it easier to find a specific part in the library in the future. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now let's just fill in the blanks. This is a 1 amp, 12 picofarad, 1.1 forward voltage. Part type, this is a diode, obviously. Reverse voltage is 600. Datasheet URL. And the purchase URL will just be this main page here. And that allows Flux to get the pricing information real time. And just to mention, the technical specifications are on the main page as well as in the datasheet if you want to go looking for them there too. Now let's address the assets. So right off the bat we have the default symbol. This is what was imported when we created the part. Now this is not accurate, so we're going to add our own. Now I've created a part previously, a symbol previously, and we'll set this as the default symbol and thumbnail. If you want to learn about how to create symbols, check out some other videos I've made that explain it. Okay, we're also going to import a 3D model. And one last thing, we'll import the footprint. And this automatically sets it as the footprint and this as the 3D model. Okay, that's looking pretty good so far. Now at the moment we won't be able to find this in the library because it's currently a project. What we need to do is publish this, publish changes, and it will become a part. Okay? Now if we search for it, There it is. Let's actually pull that into this so that we can see it. It's having a bit of difficulty showing up. Keep in mind that Flux is in beta, so there are some bugs being worked out, but they are pretty good at getting them fixed. There we go. Okay, now as you can see, these dots are not quite touching the part itself. And this is how you create wires in your projects. So it's not touching, we don't want that. So let's fix that. So take a look at our anode here. The symbol pin position is what we are looking at. Now I've already figured this out, but you kind of have to play around with it sometimes. I'm going to decrease that to 25.5. And we'll do the same thing with this one. We'll move it over just a little bit. Now those dots should be... Oh, you know what we have to do? Once we make any changes, we need to publish the changes. Okay. And it looks like we have updates in the part, obviously. So we'll just check this to automatically receive the latest updates. And there we go. Now when we draw a wire, it looks really good. That's exactly what we want. Perfect. That is pretty much all you need to import a Kicad part. One more time, we'll go ahead and publish the changes. And there we go. We have a part that's ready to be used. Alright guys, I hope that helps. Make sure to subscribe, leave any questions in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.